Hello everybody, I am Peleton. Welcome to a brand new video of Next Talk. I hope you're all being well. So 2 weeks has passed since last time around. I've been working on a formula to determine which company could be on the verge of actually becoming profitable. And I think that's kind of interesting given that to see when the tipping point happens. Besides of that, we're going to go over the highlights and the regular reporting. So let's start with the highlights. Broadcom reported the year-over-year growth was 15% for them. My target rate for them is $528, which is a bit lower than where they are trading at the moment. Crowdstrike reported 63% growth, impressive. My target for them is only $116, mainly because their price-to-sale ratio is quite high out of 32. Docusign reported a year-over-year growth of 35%. My target for them is $114, which has a little upside from current trading levels. And Docusign is my number one pick for a company who I think is on the verge of becoming profitable. I'm not sure if it's going to happen next report or so. The trend should suggest that, but we will see once we have the facts in 3 months. All right. Accenture reported also the year-over-year growth was 24%. My target for them is $349, which has a small upside from where we are at the moment. Oracle reported year-over-year growth of 4%, modest, and the target rate for them is also modest, $82, which is about where we are at the moment. JD or JD.com, they reported a year-over-year growth of 26%. My target for them is $103, which has a good upside from current levels. Nike reported modest 5% year-over-year growth. Target rate for them is $143, which has a small upside from where we are at the moment. And finally, Adobe reported a 9% year-over-year growth. Target for them, $347, which is a bit lower compared to where they are trading at the current levels. All right, so that completes the highlights. Let's go into the regular reporting. We start with the US market and the value stocks. Meta Platform is number 1, JP Morgan is number 2, and Exxon Mobil is a newcomer, spot number 3. Bank of America drops out from this list. Here we're looking at companies with high market cap with low price to earnings. More stable companies and more conservative ones and good ones to have in your portfolio. Stable ones, so to say. So is the dividends stocks. Also, it's considered stable companies to have in your portfolio. Petro China is number 1, AT&T is number 2, and China Petroleum and Chemical Corporation is number 3. Now we're going into the riskier one, the growth stock area. So here it is a little bit more, you have to be more careful. Vroom is number 1. Peleton is number 2 and Moderna is number 3, like last time around. And here, the way we calculate it is we're looking at year-over-year sales growth for the company, comparing it with the stock price growth for year-over-year. We are extrapolating to current, to the date of the report, and then we make a huge list. We also enter the price-to-sale ratio into it, factor that in to balance the list, and those 3 are in the top of the list. In the bottom of that list is the pricey ones, and here we have no changes. Cloudflare is number 1, Snowflake is number 2, and Datadog is number 3, mainly because of their price-to-sale ratio being quite high. All right, that completes the US market. Let's go into the Canadian market. We start with the value stocks there. Royalbank is number 1, TD Bank is number 2, and Bank of Nova Scotia is number 3. The dividend stocks in the Canadian market are also unchanged, even though they have reported and new dividends has come out, and we have factored that in. Tourmaline Oil is number 1, Enbridge is number 2, and BCE Bell is number 3. The growth stocks in the Canadian market, Air Canada is number 1, Curaleaf is number 2, and ARC Resources is number 3. The pricey ones in the Canadian market, here we have one change. Franco Nevada made their report. Their year-over-year growth was 7%, while the stock price grew 10%. Their price to sale is quite high, 23, and that's the reason they are topping this list. Cameco Corporation is number 2, like last time. Onyx drops down 2 spots to spot number 3. Show Communication was in the list before, drops out from this list. All right, this completes the report for this time around. If you like those videos, please like and please subscribe so you don't miss out on next one. If you have any comments, please enter them in the comments below and I will see if I can answer them. Always gather as much information before jumping ahead purchasing stocks. All right, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.